Let me just... By the way, guys, for the Android users, I really hope that you guys have downloaded the new version of the Android app. All right, I hope you guys have downloaded the new version of the Android app. This is going to be the only time where the Android app is going to need, you're going to have to delete it off your phone and re-download it again. The reason being is we actually had to re-sign the application. If you're not a developer, you won't know what that means, but we had to re-sign the application and it wouldn't let us re-sign it. So what we changed on the Android app is we fixed the chat, we fixed a bunch of options on it, so now it's running flawlessly. And so for individuals, please go ahead and download our Android app, guys. All the MentorTip students, of course, it is for MentorTip students only. Download it. First, delete the old one you had and just go to the Google Play Store and download it again, please. And from there on in, any updates or changes we do is going to be automatically updated on your phone itself. It'll just be a push notification, all right? So... because I want to communicate with you guys, every hour when it comes to trading. Right now, I'm sending periodic notifications to you guys just to let you know certain changes. But and the reason is because the iPhone individuals don't have their iPhone app yet. And again, it's just Apple. There's nothing I can do. Apple is it is what it is, right? Apple is taking long. I can't do anything about it. Then I can just sit back here and wait for their email to come in. So once Apple gives me that email and I get that as well, and I give everyone the iPhone information, all right. Basically, they are going to. I'm going to communicate with you guys directly every hour. Every single trade signal will come to your phone. Every time I have an idea for a forecast, it'll come to the phone. Anything happening in the market is going to come to your phone. So I'm going to make sure that you guys are, religiously updated on everything you're doing. I'm going to make sure you guys are constantly up to date with every single thing happening in Mentor Tips so you can be profitable longer. All right. Also, guys, I'm sure you guys noticed one of our family members, Cody, created an Excel document for to track your profits. All right, remember how I was talking about creating your creating a spreadsheet that shows how much money you're making, how much money you've made, and how well you're doing. So he actually created that spreadsheet. And it's downloadable. If you go to the extra section, you'll see Forex trading spreadsheet. Just download that spreadsheet. All right, that's going to help you monitor how many pips you made per day, what your goals are, so you can essentially input how many pips you want to make per week. All right, or per day, and then input how much you made per pair. It'll tell you how much you've made year to date. It's really cool. It's awesome. He's done a really good job. So thank you, Cody, for doing that for the family. And that's awesome because individuals are helping the family out, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So let's take a look and see what happened, guys. Yesterday, we obviously, not yesterday, this whole week, we have been cashing in really well on our trades. As you all know, I've basically started trading only the Euro USD, USD Swiss, and the USD CAD with you guys. I've narrowed it down to three charts only, three specific currency pairs, and I believe that's made it a lot easier for everyone as well. All right. It's made it easier for everybody as well in the sense that you can now focus and not jump from multiple pairs to multiple pairs. And as time progresses, you guys are going to start understanding the characteristics of the Euro USD, USD Swiss, and the USD CAD. Be a lot easier to master it. All right. So let's take a look and see what we did yesterday. So yesterday we took this short position. We took this short from way up here This was our play. We went short from here, and obviously there was a massive realization in profits. And on the USD Swiss, it was a perfect call. We bought it here. My buy signal was right at the 101.14 level, 101.453 level. This is where the signal to buy was, and you can see what happened there. And again, going back to USD CAD, our USD CAD was a buy as well, and we bought it right around here, and we rode it all the way up. So we've been consistently making a tremendous amount of pips every day, and let's continue the game plan, all right? First and foremost, we're going to look at the Euro USD. So the Euro USD, guys, I did mention I'd like for you to take a short at the 106.372 handle. We're looking to take a short right around here. It's also the 61.8 retracement level, Fibonacci level of this entire move from last night to this morning, which was essentially a move from the 106.878 handle right down to the 105.654 handle, generating a new low. We created a new low on a weekly time frame, on a daily time frame going forward. And I believe we're going to continue making those lows. And I've been saying this every single week. I've been calling for these consistent new lows to be made every single week. We had some profit taking. Prices have pulled back again to the 61.8 retracement level, but I'm banking on this pair continuing to go lower, all right? This pair is going to continue to go lower until further notice. When I do suspect a major turnaround, I will let everybody know. For now, we're only looking to sell the rallies, all right? So these are just, retracements back and profit taking. Every wave we've had it happen. So we're not going to start buying this pair. I know there was a couple people that are apparently Forex mentors on Periscope telling everyone to buy the Euro USD. You should not be buying the Euro USD. I do not agree with that. Although you may make money on a very small time frame on these retracements, such as here and here, you're developing bad trading habits because you're buying, you're trading, you're counter trend trading, which in the long run is going to end up costing you a lot of money. All right, so we're going to keep our eyes on the Euro USD. We're going to look to sell around the 106.372 handle, but keep in mind that prices can extend up to this region to 106.675 handle. So prices can deviate and go about 25 pips higher than this region. Our entry is going to be here, but prices, again, they can go up a bit more. And that for that specific reason, I suggest everyone, if you're not a part of Mentor Tips, if you are a part of Mentor Tips, you know that I've taught you guys to take the exact same size trade every single time to adjust and make sure that your risk management and your balance books are the exact same and everything else is properly done. But if you go in this region and you go into a minor drawdown, don't worry about it. Drawdowns are very natural. They're very okay and logical. Any trader who tries to trade without getting a drawdown is going to lose all of his money one day. All right, because that's called marrying your position, and that's called not accepting the reality of life, which is you're not perfect. All right. And since my students have learned to accept a drawdown and enter properly, we've been making tremendous amounts of money, and I'm so proud of my students. I'm so proud of everyone, and I want the Periscope world and I want everybody to know how proud I am of them for how far they've come. These guys went from not knowing what Forex is to, daily putting up these beautiful charts they're making and making money every single day. So I'm so proud to be their teacher, and I'm so proud to have them as my students. So with that being said, guys, we're looking to short in and around the 61.8 fib level, which is right around the 106.372. If prices do extend a bit higher, that's okay. We'll maintain our position. Keep in mind, this is the trend line to keep an eye out for. I do not believe prices will break above it. There's no fundies or indicators to support that. But however, with that being said, we're going to keep our eyes on the pair nonetheless, and look for a turnaround within around this region. All right, should prices push up a little bit higher, that's okay. We'll maintain our position. All right, we will maintain our position. Now, keep in mind, guys, there's also the possibility that prices may not extend to 106.372. All right, it all depends on what price actually wants to do. Right now, price is trading below the daily pivot point at 106.264. All right, the daily pivot point has been holding this position, as you can see. Now, in the event, all right, in the event that prices do not extend up to here before the London session, so if prices do not extend up to here before the London session, I do believe prices during the London session may take a small push up before continuing lower. In the event that that happens, in the event that prices choose to push up first, prices will start going up about an hour, about 45 minutes or an hour into London. If prices are going to go up, it'll occur about half an hour to an hour into London. All right, at which point around an hour and a half to 2 hours later, prices should start to come down. There's a bit of a cycle in the way London opens up. So we're going to keep our eyes on this pair again, and we're looking to sell in and around this region. But there is a possibility that if prices do not push up to that level completely, that we can enter in on a position even at the current area where it's at right now. All right. Even at the current area it's at right now. So my call is that the euro is going to continue lower. Where I'm trying to figure out right now is exactly at what point it's going to turn around. All right, because it can turn around right now, it can turn around up here, it can turn around up here. So we're going to keep our eyes on that. If you see a bearish break, in the event that you see this section here shatter, all right. So should prices not extend up to this level, all right? Should prices not extend to this level, look for a break of this trend line to enter a short position. So hear me out. Should prices not extend, look for a break of this trend line to enter a possible short position. All right? There you go. And it even extends from the 23rd. Right on. All right, perfect. So again, should prices not reach these levels, look for a break, a clean break of this level to enter a short position. Now guys, remember our target, our primary target for any trade is 10 to 15 pips. All right. And to everyone else out there, that's the golden weight of trading. My students, the reason they're all making money now and we're probably more successful than any other trade, not probably, but we are more successful than any other trading academy in the world, it's because we are learning how to logically trade and how to control greed and fear. All right? So 10 to 15 pips is what you should always be closing out at. All right? Although we can set our take profit levels, all right, for 40, 50 pips, I just say take 10, 15, 20 pips, or if anything, move your stop loss to break even. Move your stop loss to break even after you're in 15 to 20 pip profit. Because in the event that this happens and the market collapses like this, all right, you're going to be in a profitable state because you're going to move your stop loss to break even and it'll keep going down and bam, you just made 100 pips. All right. So my recommendation is to move your stop loss to break even at 10 to 15 pips or just take the profit. You know, if we can do 20 to 40 pips a day, which we are easily doing, which my team is easily doing, all right. Mentor Tips has just under 1,300 students now, all right? And if you know, everyone's listening, so when we're doing this, as long as you can capitalize on 10 to 15 pips each trade, we're going to continue to make money. And remember guys, we're still, you guys are as powerful as you are, and you've only been doing this for a month, all right? Month and a half. Just imagine where you're going to be in 6 months from now. So, it's just unbelievable how far we're going to come and how far you guys are coming. And I'm so damn proud of you. All right. So that's the Euro USD. Let's take a look at the USD Swiss. USD Swiss, again, we capitalized yesterday by taking our profits here. Bam, we made that money. Now, if you notice, we did break a resistance level yesterday. So my anticipation was for the USD Swiss to come back down so we could buy it here. As you can see, we broke above this level. You can see there was a support and resistance here. If I go on a 4-hour time frame, you can see it as well. All right, you can see it as well. Let me zoom this in because there's a secondary area of interest here for me. All right, right at the daily pivot point. All right, right at the daily pivot point. Now, what I want you guys to do is USD Swiss is quite bullish. It established a higher high. Again, I've been telling everybody that this is a bullish trade and it's going to continue to be bullish. And what I'd like for you guys to do is buy on a pullback in this region, all right, around the daily pivot point. Buy on that pullback, okay? Now, can you jump in on a long? Yes, you can, but the opportunity for you to drop back down is there, all right? Now, let me give you guys a couple things. Should this trend line here shatter, you can also take a long position because in the event that the USD Swiss chooses not to come back down to this area and continue its extension upwards, we're going to have to buy it regardless. So you got a couple options. You could do a breakout strategy and buy it on a break of 102.409. All right. If you want to play breakout strategy, wait till this area is broken and buy instantaneously. Okay. Buy instantaneously or wait on a pullback to this region. Regardless, irrespective, this is a long trade. I'm still long. I'm still going to hold my long position. There's nothing to indicate any bearish sentiment or bearish momentum here. And I'm still going to stay on the bullish side of the market with respect to the Swissy, all right? So we're going to wait for a pullback in this region to near the daily pivot point, or we're going to wait for a breakout of this region, and we're going to enter a long position. Again, we're going to target 10 to 20 pips and call it a day. If you guys follow the strategy we've been following the last 3 days since the markets opened this week, we've made 10 to 20 pips on each one of these pairs every single day, numerous times. All right, let's take a look at the USD CAD. Again, the USD CAD I mentioned to you guys previously, we're going to wait for a pullback to this region to enter a long position. Should the USD CAD break this region, go ahead and close your trade, although it will be protected by the daily S1 here. All right. Although it will be protected by the daily S1, should the USD CAD go ahead and break this trend line, which I don't see it doing, you're going to have to close the trade off because I would deem it now going into a bearish state for at least a few days. So our key area is 132.75. We do not want to see the 132.75 handle broken. That's about 110 pips away from current prices. All right. And my key buying area, again, you can buy right now. You could buy right now, or a better entry point is around 20 pips lower. All right. Around 20 pips lower is going to be a better entry point for you. All right. So the 132.75 handle, sorry, about 15 pips lower, is going to be a better entry. We're going to buy this pair. We're targeting the daily R1. Okay, we're targeting the daily R1. And again, I'd move my stop loss to break even or take 10, 20 pip profit and walk out of the trade. Now, guys, with the USD CAD, all right, I don't want you to trade all of the trades simultaneously. Please pick 1 or 2 trades maximum, okay, and trade those. Let's take a look at our last pair. Let's look at the Kiwi NZD USD. I actually drew this out about 4 hours ago. My take on this was a clear short off of this trend line here that's been intact since the beginning of October. We're running on almost 2 months of this trend line working marvelously. Again, we're going to look to sell around the 66.05 handle. All right, so that's about 15 pips away, guys. In fact, prices approached it and have pulled back since. I do believe the next candle is going to continue to go up. We've created a minor support level right here already. All right, and as you can see, that's protecting price on a smaller time frame. Look for prices to go into this region. All right, and then look to sell this pair again. We're selling this pair. It is a solid, a solid trade with respect to risk to reward ratios. Simply for the fact that, we are sitting right on the, on the brink of touching our major trend line that has not been penetrated or broken since beginning of October. All right. So with that being said, I know that if this trend line is broken, I'm gonna close my trade out. If this trend, if a 4-hour candle or a 1-hour candle breaks outside of this trend line, but at least I would say 15 to 20 pips. All right, 15 to 20 pips. I'm going to close this trade right off the bat. All right, and that'll give me a very, very solid stop loss. All right. However, on the profit side, we're going to have a massive downside to this. Massive downside. Again, I recommend taking your 20 pips, but the potential to make a massive amount of money is there on this trade. Should you swing this trade, let's go on a 4-hour time frame. All right. As you can see, this 4-hour candle here is right away showing us indecision. All right, so we are looking at already we're looking at indications of a reversal, and not to mention we also have the daily R2 here combined with this powerful trend line. So this will be a good setup for us, guys. We got 4 trades on the go. Let's monitor them. Should anything change, I will let you guys know. All right. With that being said, guys, let me just go ahead and say goodbye to my mentor tips. Let me say goodbye to them. 1 second. So, guys, on mentor tips, I will definitely talk to you guys shortly. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on this feed. All right. I will definitely be talking to you guys soon. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon on mentor tips. Moniz says, instead of being a negative person, realize that there's about 1,300 students in mentor tips now. If you add that 1,300 to the 287 here, you'll get 1,500 people. Not to mention, I haven't asked anyone to share my feed. All right. So instead of sitting here and just being so upset that you're not me, try to be a human being. So in life, you could possibly be someone like me. All right. Because the way your attitude is, I've been reading your stuff here, and you're just hurting. All right. If you're here to learn, learn. If you're not, just shut up. And here now you just got blocked, so now you cannot even see my feed anymore. So anyways, check it out, guys. I want to talk to you guys about something quickly as well. Share the feed, all right? So mentor tips is obviously registration is closed. We have 1,300 students. I'm blessed. Thank you, God, for my amazing family, for the amazing opportunities that I have with this wonderful family of mine. With that being said, guys, mentor tips is kind of going to be an invite only event from now on. It's a very powerful program. In fact, we are the most powerful program in the world right now. All right, and I think everybody knows that. I think everybody knows this is the most powerful program there is. Now, new registration is probably going to open up in the new year, and I'll tell you why. All right, the reason is very simple. New year, new opportunities. I want to give in the new year, okay? In the new year, I'm going to give 500 people a chance to come in as well, all right? So 500 people can come in on the new year, all right? I'm going to be building the list up as of now. What's your New Year's resolution going to be? Lose weight? Forget about that. You can lose weight when you're making money because you're going to be running to the bank so much. All right. Your cardio can be running to the bank to deposit all that money. All right. So the reality is, all right, there's mentor tips at 1,300 students strong. 1,300 students are loving it. My record speaks for itself. Our reviews speak for itself. So if you do want to be a part of mentor tips, if you do want to be a part of this family, all right, your opportunity is going to come in the first week of January. And the reason is I'm going to give everyone the opportunity to fulfill their New Year's resolution. Your only resolution should be, I want to become more successful. I want to change my life. I want to have a more happy and successful life this year. All right, New Year's resolution is coming up. Instead of wasting your money, wasting it on nonsense, instead of going out on New Year's and popping a bottle for 97 bucks, put that 97 bucks where you'll be educated, where you'll learn how to trade, you'll become a part of a wonderful family, wonderful group of like-minded individuals, and you can excel. All right. My family, I am so proud of these guys. You have no idea. I keep saying this every day now because I'm so damn proud of my team. These guys have gone from not knowing anything to just, they're monsters. Some of their charts are better than mine. Okay? Amazing guys. I love them. And these guys, a year from now, I'm telling you right now, a year from now, you're going to see their Instagram accounts because they're all going to be posting something nice, a nice brand new car. Some of them are going to get new homes. Some of them are going to be owning money management firms, becoming FOREX managers. So these guys, you're going to see their Instagram accounts. I promise you. I promise you, by next year this time, all of my students, the ones that stay, the ones that are loyal, you'll see their lives in a year from now. I guarantee you it is going to change heavily because they're learning so much. They're going to be doing so well that they're going to build that capital. If they don't have capital of their own, they're going to become such good traders that they're going to start managing money. I was talking to a student of mine 2 hours ago. He's already starting a money management business. And guess who's going to be helping them? Me. Because they're my family, all right? So with that being said, if you want to be a part of Mentor Tips, your window of opportunity is the first week of January where I'll be bringing 500 new students in, all right? Now, if you want to be a part, very simple. You got to send an email to forexoceansky@gmail.com and just say, I want in. I will add you to the list, all right? Once it hits 500, it's closed. All right. Every time I tell people I'm going to close the registration, they think I'm kidding. But once it hits 500, it's closed. All right. So from now until the first week of January, every email that comes in, I'm going to write it down. It's $97 per month. All right. The price of a bottle, less than a bottle when you go to a club. If you can go to a club and waste money on a bottle, you can pay 97 bucks a month to change your life. Now, reality is the initial amount should come from your pocket and the rest of it is just education. All right. You're going to learn to trade. You're going to trade with the community, become a part of the family. All right. And I'm telling you right now, this family is so wonderful. They help each other. They trade together. It's, I would not trade this for anything else in the world. I love these guys. They love each other, and it's a united team. All right. So if you want to be a part of this, if you want to be a part of a group of like-minded individuals generating capital every single day and working to building their dreams and their future, very simple. Send an email to forexoceansky@gmail.com and say, I want in. It is $97 per month. All right. So you got 1 month from now, more than a month, to put a couple $100 together. If you can't do it in that time, I don't know what to say to you. And other than that, this is it. All right. I put together the most massive program out there. Okay. So otherwise, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to be coming on more here as Christmas approaches. If you're not familiar with stocks or anything, you're going to learn it. All right. This is the objective of Mentor Tips. We're here to teach you. We teach you everything you need to know in a proper community, not like these joke companies that have these pre-made PDFs. This is an entire community. You're joining a live community. People are on chat all day long in forums, software downloads. It's a massive infrastructure. Mentor Tips isn't just a small thing. All right? How do you teach? Not through emails. We have 7 live seminars per day, first of all. 7 live seminars a day. That's unheard of. Plus, we have 2 courses. One is a 25 module course. One is a course you can finish in 2 days. There's chat rooms, forums. It's ridiculous what's on here. All right? What's in Mentor Tips is ridiculous. And you can ask everyone that's a part of it. We wouldn't have 1,300 students in a month and a half if it wasn't as good as I say it is, all right? Your window of opportunity is going to be first week of January. $97 a month, okay? This guy actually said I'm ugly. How could you say I'm ugly when your girl and every other woman in your family would be all over me if they had the opportunity? So understand that, all right? Understand that. So you have your first week of January is your opportunity. All right. First week of January is your opportunity. All right. And send an email to forexoceansky@gmail.com. I'm going to add your name to the list. 500 people. All right. Make sure you have your money ready. Make sure everything ready. Because if that time comes, your card doesn't go through, your PayPal doesn't go through, whatever the heck it may be, I'm going to put the list to someone else, all right? Starting January, because by the time January comes around, business mastery is going to be done. Real estate mastery is going to be started. There's going to be way too much content, way too much going on there. All right, for me to just wait for things. I'm going to build, and I'm going to build fast, and I'm going to build a tight-knit community. Okay, I'm going to hit around 2,000 people, and I think until spring, I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get any bigger than that for now. All right, so I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out. ForexOceanSky@gmail.com.